Hello and welcome back to part 2 of the how-to guides featuring the Volkswagen Touran. Now in this episode we are going to talk about wheels and arches. We're going to get them all cleaned up and ready for decontamination. So we will talk about what products I'm using, how I do them and so on. So let's flip you around and we'll have a look at the products. Now everything for cleaning the wheels and arches is in front of us. First main thing you'll notice is the big bucket. This is a designated wheel bucket that I use on only wheels. Reason for this is I don't want to cross-contaminate should there be any dirt left in the bucket or any product left from the wheel cleaners that we don't want to transfer to the paint during the wash cycle. Now inside the bucket we will have one big dirt guard, as you can see at the bottom. Now this will capture any loose dirt or debris that comes off of the brushes, the wash mitts or anything like that when cleaning the wheels and arches. Naturally you don't want to transfer this back to the wheels because then you risk scratching or anything like that, which we don't want to do obviously. So first we'll start with the product. So the arches will be done. This is citrus wash in a dual action pump sprayer mixed to a dilution of about 1 to 10 I believe. This is solely for the arches, hence it's quite strong. And then we will have literally 1 cap full of citrus pearl. Now this is just a cleaning shampoo, but this will be in the bucket. This will just help with a bit of extra lubricity for the brushes when cleaning the wheels. Now we will use Very Cherry for the wheels and we will also use BRITEGEL. As you can see, we've got 2 different triggers. This one is a very liquid based product, hence the grey trigger. This one is a gel based product, hence the black trigger. It doesn't come out like a mist. It just sort of like, it's a jet kind of spray. Being a gel based product, it's quite thick. Now inside the bucket we will have a Vicon brush. This is for the arches. Make sure we can get all up the top and around the back. We have a long reach easy detail wheel brush. One of the best brushes I have seen. It's nice and soft but does its job without damaging the wheels. We have a designated wash mitt. This is just for the wheels. It's an old wash mitt from the vehicle that just gets downgraded every so often. Because of the amount of cars I do change my wash mitts fortnightly. Now we have a bucket tidy on the side, and this contains a small auto bright wheel brush for the nice tight areas to get to. We have a couple of different handheld brushes. One's a big thick one, one's a smaller one, so that we can get into bits and pieces. And we have a obviously stiff tyre brush for cleaning the tyres themselves. So that's the main products we're going to use. Let's fill the bucket up, get a little bit of shampoo in there, and we will start on the actual wheel itself. Now we're outside, we've filled the bucket up with some water and we've put a cap full of citrus pearl into the bucket, so we'll quickly foam that up. We don't need to go crazy with it. Now these wheels are pretty clean already because the vehicle has previously been washed. As you can see, they're pretty clean, but we will do the full process as if we've not cleaned them at all. Now before I actually get into any main cleaning, I will always go around the wheel and rinse it off prior to touching it with a brush or wash mitt or anything like that. And normally I will use Very Cherry. This is diluted at the moment with about 1 to 10 as well, just to get rid of any loose dirt that we don't want obviously on the brushes and stuff, just to make life a little bit easier cleaning them. So we'll just go around, give them a little spray on the tyres as well. It doesn't cause any harm. It's not acidic, this stuff, so it's not an issue. Get in there. Then we'll leave that to dwell for a minute or so before we just jet wash it off. And then that'll just take any loose dirt off, enabling us to wash the wheels a bit more safely and minimise the risk of obviously damaging and scratching, so on. So we'll just jet wash that off now. Don't need to wait. See, it has just taken the little bits of dust and dirt that are on the vehicle because it has been set. So normally I will clean the barrels, so the backs of the wheels, with Very Cherry, just because I personally find it's a bit easier to work with than BRITEGEL for the backs of the wheel, especially if it's something like this. It's quite a lot of spokes. You can't really get in there with a wash mitt to do it by hand. So for instance, we will put it in there at the back of the wheel, and then we'll let that dwell for a minute, and we will take our easy brush straight out of the bucket and we will in there, making sure we're getting all the way behind the spokes as much as we can. So I'm trying to do this one-handed and hold the camera, so it's not so easy. Making sure we get right in there behind the spokes. Try and get it on the video. Now, I wouldn't normally rinse at this stage, but I will do just to show you the effects of BRITEGEL and how it works. So that's the backs of the wheels quickly done, basically. You can see there, quite clean. Now, as I said previously, BRITEGEL doesn't spray as a mist. It is more of a direct spray. As you can see, it is spray it evenly across, it doesn't matter. We'll take one of the brushes, we'll take the bigger one to be fair. Get some, and then tip the water out. There we go. I'll do this just quickly, obviously, just to show you what's what. Now obviously halfway through you can stop and dip your brush back in the bucket just to get some fresh water on it and remove any dirt that you may have caught. It's not an issue. Obviously, normally if you had bolt holes, obviously this has got the cap, so it's a bit different, but same principle. You would, again, trying to do this one-handed and keep the video still. But you get the idea. Do the face, as you can see, the BRITEGEL's still foaming up really, really well, to be fair. So that's the face of the wheels. Now what I normally tend to do, to be fair, while that's on there for a minute, still dwelling, I will spray the arches with citrus to let that dwell for a minute, just to loosen any light dirt off. Then when you rinse the wheel after cleaning the tyre, you can jet wash the arch before actually cleaning it properly. So we will, there we go, make sure we get all the way in there. Get it in there nice and so we'll leave that to dwell for a minute. We will now do the tyre. So we will pick up BRITEGEL again. Nice few sprays around the tyre. Get our designated tyre brush in the bucket, and we will scrubby. Now what I will do is put the camera down actually. So we'll jet wash the arches and the wheel, get rid of all the loose dirt, and then we can do it properly. Now we can spray a bit more citrus in the arches, make sure we're nice and covered, leave that to dwell for a little bit more. And now's the wash mitt time. Now the wash mitt side of things, not every wheel, but some wheels you can get in, hand in, and then get behind the spokes, the bits that you can't always get to. Just get the last little bits of dirt, making sure they're all nice and clean. Some wheels you can actually do the whole wheel without even needing to get a brush. You can just use a wash mitt. So it all depends on what wheels they are. Now we can get a nice big arch brush, our Vicam brush, and we can get in and give them a nice scrub. Back in the bucket, don't want to keep spreading the dirt around. I'll start with the other side. Make it nice and clean. And jet wash that off. What am I becoming? I guess something's broken. So there we are. That is the wheels and the arches done on the driver's side front. I am going to put you back on time lapse in a second and go around and do the others myself. Trying to do it and talk and film is just a little bit hard naturally. So if you have got any questions or anything on the products, the wheel side of things, please drop a comment in the comments for this video. Other than that, we will see you on part 3, which will be the exterior wash, the pre-wash, the snow foam, the cleaning of the rubbers with the brushes, the badges, so on and so forth, and then into the decontamination stage, ready for machine polishing. So we will see you on the next one, and stay safe.